Welcome to Legends to Leaders, where we bridge the gap between perioperative history and the next generation of surgical leadership. Today, we're joined by a legend whose career defines the word multifaceted, Colleen Fiammengo. Her topic is auditing and ensuring adherence to AORN recommendations.
I think one of the biggest gaps that I'm seeing is counting processes and adhering to all steps of the counting process, both by policy and standards and guidelines. The other thing that I have seen in my legal work is adherence to positioning standards. And there's a real knowledge gap by the staff about what those standards are. And I think those are
Yep.
the two that really seem to resonate over and over again. Most staff think positioning is a one and done, and they never have to think about it or look at the patient again throughout a procedure. That's a huge piece of knowledge that's lacking. The absolute foundation that every organization should have is a subscription to the AORN guidelines, e-guidelines, so that they have those standards available to them and to their staff. And if you don't have a formal educator, there still has to be some type of education program in place. So having that e-guidelines subscription puts at your fingertips everything you need to know. There's no need to reinvent the wheel.
So it starts with valuing it on the front end.
Yes, there has to be value of education. If you don't value it and an organization is not willing to spend the time and the money up front to deliver the education, use the tools to measure objectively competency, and then reevaluate adherence to that, that's a process that is what keeps the quality of your patient care high. They have an audit tool for every guideline that's at your fingertips. Implementing an audit should be a relatively unobtrusive kind of observation process. I have found the most powerful is to get up out of your chair and go observe. Spend time with your staff. Have a presence. If you're not connected to the staff and they don't see you, that is just to your detriment. They need to see that you're there. The standards are a framework of, again, evidence-based practice that gives us the why we are doing what we're doing, which is a powerful component. It allows people to, by definition, say they are professionals. It's how veterinarians practice, how physicians practice, how orthodontists practice, how physical therapists practice. It's research, and the evidence, quality evidence, is what should guide us. So nursing is, we have struggled for many years, just in general, to be able to call ourselves a profession by definition. But probably one of the most foundation elements of professionalism is having a research base that says, this is what I'm doing and this is why I'm doing it. So that's one piece. But I also think people need to value and understand that's what OR nursing has that a lot of other clinical areas don't have. They don't have documented, strong, evidence-based practice standards in a book like we do. It's what supports and validates what we do.